Hello guys, how are you? This is a video for two reasons. Three, but one is simple. As far as it goes, I want to thank all of you that by now saw my Top Gun video, and well, I had a lot of fun in it, and I was a little bit afraid that YouTube didn't let me post it. I received close call message, but they say that for now your account has any kind of problem, so maybe next week I will have to remove it. I don't know, but for now it stays. Second, I saw right this instant a video from the Mad Modeler where he asks a couple of questions. And yes, I am looking for a camera, but I don't make that as a priority now. And I explain to you why. And I'm talking directly to you, the Mad Modeler, so I said it twice, it's a shout out. I just want a camera. Now I want a camera for the close-ups. No doubt, no question about it. Someone lend me a camera. Someone lend me this camera here that you see. It's a Samsung. It's a full HD camera. It's amazing. I have an SD card, 16 GB card. It has time to spare. I correct the zoom here, zoom in, zoom out. Sorry, I was modeling and also I'm a little bit dirty. Paint on my hands, it's usual stuff. And I bought a very simple, no need to show it, a very simple tripod on a Kmart, supermarket, you name it. With it wasn't from Samsung at all. It was a very cheap one, and it can move, you know. Okay, but this camera is not mine. But it's a gorgeous camera. It's a very good one. I don't know the price of it, but probably it's expensive too. Which on these days, nowadays, technology is a little bit more current, but it has its cost. It's not mine, this one. If I could, I would buy one just like this because it is the ideal thing. On what I do with my channel, and the problem is the close-ups, you're right. I use a Logitech HD 720, a simple webcam. I cannot remove it now because, shit, I forgot, it's filming. I was going to remove the camera in order to show the camera. And the pictures I take, I have a Sony 12 megapixels camera, just like your Fuji also. I use it 2 or 3 times, I have to admit. The size of the video, it's not the same. You seem to understand more of photo and video than I do. I mean, a camera, it's for taking pictures. It has movie ability also, but the movie narrows a little bit or straightens up a little bit. It sometimes it just isn't and doesn't record an MP4, you know, those kinds of difficulties that we get. So I left the camera just down and well, use this. However, for filming those builds that I do, I use this same camera. It's a wire camera, it's not a wireless, so I cannot move around with the camera. I film with that camera, and it's not a GoPro. Some guy said, well, it's a GoPro. No, it's not a GoPro. It's that simple 720 HD from Logitech cam. and I just use it to do this as I'm doing now, to film sometimes all the builds. Sometimes I just do what I need to do with it. And I guess the question you have to do to yourself is, for what you want a camera? It's for the close-ups and only for the close-ups? If it's that the purpose, well, this will help a lot, because it has tremendous close-ups. On my last 3 videos since the vampires, the double build I've made, I used this one first. I believe it was the first video, and you can see the difference between the last and the vampires and the other ones. I used to close the videos with a close-up on the details of it, and truly amazing, truly amazing. For those who have one of these, you're lucky. The pictures I take, well, I don't use the, curiously, I didn't use the Sony. I use my phone, which, by the way, I have a text message. I use my phone, and it's this is a Samsung Galaxy S2. It's not an old phone. It's a very good phone. I don't have an S3 or an S4. I don't need it, and I use it fully with the channel now. You can understand how can I use it totally, and I have I don't have any kind of problem with it. And even for the for taking pictures, it's great. It's an 8 megapixel camera. It has the macro option. It has a few other options too, but I just use a cell phone. I don't need to use the camera. Sometimes I take 1 or 2 pictures with this, which has the picture camera here, but the camera is not mine. I probably I will have to give it back, so probably. And then they call the cops. I used all of this that I said to you, very simple gadgets. I know that sometimes on the video you cannot see on the detail because I'm working, and if I go with a webcam, it blurs. But it's not my primordial intention, now that I have this, to show the details of the build. The details of the build, we all know more or less how the model is on that stage. At the end, there, at that point, I use this and show. Even because build with this and airbrushing with these, or a GoPro, no, I would ruin the camera. Sooner or later I would forget, and the airbrush would go over the cam, and then forget it. What I listen when I'm modeling, that depends on my state of mind. Usually I see your videos, all of your videos on modeling, and I'm working, and I am listening and absorbing information, and sometimes I just look and make the video again. Other times I listen to Zen music. I have a TV here full of movies. It's off. I have Zen music, jazz, blues. I love them. But lately I listen, and you're going to laugh, but it's great to work. You should try it. Classical music. I go to YouTube. I have classical music here, but I go to YouTube and write classical music for relaxation. and you have Bach, which is an amazing composer, and you have 1 hour straight of Bach with waterfall, for instance, for relaxation. I just go full screen, and I hear it, connect the PC to the sound system, and it's fantastic. It makes my head, and I'm not on my precinct yet. I am working, but on another precinct, let's say, which is more calm. And when I'm modeling, classical music, Zen, but classical music helps me, and helps me a lot. Just helps me a lot. So I hope I had answer to your questions. Okay. Now I would like to, and I should have spoken this first. So Red Dragon brother, sorry. It was my duty to call this one first, but I forgot. 21st of October, for me, it's awesome. It's great. No problem at all with one single item. I will have to build the Cylon radar. I will have to build the Cylon radar because you know, and this was today. I just sat and said, I'm going to do something, and I was so anxious to. And this one has already been begun by Freddy. So it was painted fully on airbrush. So I will do the Silent Raider, brother, because this one, as you know, it's not finished yet, but well. And it was my first time using OST, that, you know, looks like the... I love sci-fi. I love sci-fi so much. Just a minute. I love sci-fi so much that, man, they're not difficult to assemble. Easier than even Tamiya Panzer kits and all those kits, armor kits. And they're all just fun and weather, and they are truly amazing. I was not going to show this to you because I'm doing a video, but I just couldn't. It's my little piece of ego, you know. But this is amazing. This is truly amazing. These kits, sci-fi kits, are pure weather, pure weathering. So, 21st October, it's great. It's fantastic. I will do the Silent Raider. That's official, okay? To join my Viper. I am sorry because I was so... That's how my head now works. I'm sorry. I just... Oh, okay, I'm going to do this. And I sat and then I saw your video and I remembered. Even after I sent you the message. When I sent you the message, I was already working on this one. So, sorry, okay? Sorry, terribly sorry. It was preferable to do a group build with a double build, let's say, rather than one, but, well, sorry. So, looking forward to do the group build. I will enter on the Rob basic modeling group build also. I have already ordered. It's a classic, but sorry guys, it's a Saab vegan from Tamiya. I will try and see what I can do for a different idea, because the thing is, on these videos that I made, I am full of ideas and I take notes of all of it. I take notes of all of it. But sometimes memory fails, and like now I was talking and I don't know what I'm talking about, so that's frustrating. Oh yeah, the problem with these videos, sorry, when you raise the bar, you have to keep on raising the bar, but I will not do that. I have the notion that I will probably I cannot maintain the same level, so for me it's just fun. This channel is about fun and sharing information. So okay, by the way, Darren, I hope you're okay. I hope you're feeling okay. You asked me a question. You saw my weathering gadgets on the plane, and I just said to you, on planes I don't use any kind of weathering from AKs or that kind of. I just use oil, pastel and oil washes. Simple. This one is a new, but simple. And don't use lacquer thinner to thin oil paints. Use white spirit. Only white spirit, okay? You do that. I have a video on washes. The YouTube is full of videos about washes. You just go ahead and research it, okay? Okay, my friend. And I hope you're okay. Everything is cool with you. And well, guys, it's Mad Modeler. I hope I answered your question. I private message you saying that send me your Skype. Send me your Skype. Just the same. I will talk to you. I will have. I would like to talk to you a lot. You look like a very cool guy. You're very positive on my comments, at least. So guys, let's keep the Luftwaffe. Okay. All the best to you, and usual, keep modeling. Okay. All the best.